Move, Foxy Wiggles. What, Foxy Wiggles? Anyway, back up, down, down. Anyway, your mental Rolodex. People take thoughts and different chemicals that they've been exposed to and try to apply them to the vibration that they're currently residing at. Like, if I ate gluten foods, or if I had a sex problem, a sex addiction, and then I go to a different vibration, and then I still have those thoughts in my mental Rolodex. Really, anything you've been exposed to, that's all the mind is. The mind is just all thoughts is a collection of all thoughts you've ever had and every experience you've been exposed to. So that's your mind. So certain things you just have to let go through you, but again, things get snagged on people because they're not free-flowing energy. They have blockages. So certain thoughts and things, emotional tendencies, stay snagged in the energy body. So that's the problem I see with people that feel like, oh well, I might like sugar or something like that, but you just have to at least get off a substance for about 46 days, then you will no longer care about that substance. It's really that simple. Once the cells have regenerated, then your want or desire for that substance will be totally diminished. And then if you do decide to make the choice as a sentient being, or whatever you want to call yourself, whatever you want to call us as a being, you want to make this decision, because that's all life is really, more so decision and experience, lessons. If you do make the choice to go back and use something that you once thought was good entertainment, because that's what most people are eating for anyway, eating for entertainment. You go ahead and go back and do that. You go have a refined sugar or a cheeseburger or something. Your body's gonna let you know relative to where you're at. Like for me, like my body will let me know if I've consumed too much almond milk or what have you. Because the pro days are in about 140 days, NFL pro days, and the draft is in like 208 days or something like that. So I'm trying to stay at a certain density so I can look the part more so. Because when you got a bunch of people that don't know themselves, and you got a game like football or any of these blood sacrifices, people are selling flesh, so looking the part plays a part. And I just know I'll be able to touch more people once I get to a higher level of a higher echelon of sports, because let's just face it, people are more focused with that than health. Even though you got quinoa burger commercials now in the NFL, but they're just taking shots though, trying to create dissension. Anyway, it's all relative. Everything's relative. We're all relative. So whether it's a gluten-free vegan going back to gluten foods, they'll feel it. Whether it's a raw vegan going back to lentils or quinoa, whatever, I don't know. It's different for different strokes for different folks. But it's all relative. Your body will let you know. Like my body will let me know if I have done something. I will feel the drop in energy if I consume too much. That's really where I'm at. I would just consume too much fluid, and then there'd be a different. It's not like it's one fluid. It's not like it's one juice. When I make the almond milk, it'll have dates and almonds in it, and then that's just a lot on the kidneys at one time. It's multiple different things. It's fat, fruit, dried fruit sugar, and things like that. Even though I've soaked it all and made it easier to digest, when you consume a half pound of it, 8 ounces at a time, you're doing too much of that multiple times a day. Sometimes your kidneys will have to let you know. But other than that, I stayed around 10% body fat either way. And I'm just saying that it's all relative. And just don't get caught up in wanting, because you truly don't want anything. All desire is really an illusion. You already have what you need. From there, it's just about creating a more pleasant life with more complementary things to the existence. Yeah, we all have our desires and everything, but you already have what you need. And people would do anything to not face that. People will do anything to be distracted and concerned with putting things in their body. The more you're concerned you are putting things in your body, the less the less will come out of you. Once you stop being so concerned with putting things in you, more will come of you, out of you. So, yeah, it's all relative. You know, I'm not totally living off a less dense energy, like what people would call a breatharian or a food alchemist, really what the real definition of that would be. So again, I have my own situation, my own hurdles I'm dealing with, and if I was, you wouldn't see any videos of me. I wouldn't even be. I'd have multiple bodies on deck, multiple drones moving around, drones on deck. This wouldn't be my only body. I wouldn't need to even try to enhance the situation. Because if I went breatharian, everybody around me, or even just liquidarian, I've affected. Even being 90%, 95% fluid, I influence everyone that I run into. So I can only imagine taking it to another level, how that would influence the earth around me. So, you know, that's about it. You know, ask yourself if you truly want that. Yourself too. Know yourself so you can ask yourself if you truly want these things that you you think you desire. And if you do, then you do. But you have to be real with yourself. At the end of this thing, at the end of this phase, this trance, you'll have a weighing of the heart, and yourself will decide if you live based off true learning and selfless giving, or if you live the life based off opinion and belief and self-hatred, pushing yourself away. But that's neither here nor there. We all relative, everything's relative. And yeah, cleanse the cells, 46 days away from any substance, and on a proper diet at least, you will no longer crave that substance anymore.